Astro's getting interviewed at the moment, apparently. Nice.
Oh.
Alright, VOD's going up now, Panda, and this one should be substantially quicker than the other one.
Are you ending today when we end?
No, I'll probably hang out and play some ranked for a bit, maybe. Maybe not for as long. Because I'm gonna have to go. I'm gonna go long tomorrow, so I don't wanna tucker myself out.
Any idea you'll send them after?
No. No current plans.
Oh.
Because I'm thinking the same thing you said yesterday about, you know, a lot of people are
Sending
very
it to someone
drops
that has
build.
drops, you know?
Yeah, but that obviously limits as well the number of options.
Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah, okay, Lemon. Have you noticed on 7TV, there's just love hearts following your cursor around all the time?
Yeah, it's like Valentine's special for the past week.
All right, Team Liquid, hands in the middle, big old cheer. North America's last hope. I've broken the clean feed again.
Oh, for God's sake.
Something about when I click away. Looking
Ready
into
for a
this.
3-map banger?
3-map banger on the cards.
Thanks for the follows, y'all.
Danny not playing? GG.
3-map banger.
Jasmine filmed, now filming Astro. Lovely. Hanbin Maka on its... Oh, maybe out already, actually.
Is that a picture here, mate? Glad he's happy. God,
Why are you not timed out? Did I not time Nuki Volo out? Has he snuck through the cracks? Or has it been 10 minutes? There we go.
Someone just donated
Oh, we got him twice.
$1.
Me and Panda both did it.
Someone's just donated $1 to say, time to see if Kevstick can prove that he can be a top 5 hit scan in the world and you can continue justifying to glaze him. Thanks for the $1. I don't know, man. I'm not sure if Kev's good enough to go head to head with Tree. Shockwave Dono. It's little Nicholas on a burner.
Why smash this as a DPS player? Because there were 6 spots, so they had to put someone down. A lot of hate for Tree's haircut here. Excited to get a mid-game POV of Kev flicking the hair out of his eyes as well. Why didn't they put someone to... Ah, shut up, Fargon. No love for the Tree haircut. Kevsara's hair mogging Tree. Fuck's sake. So you want the Astro title for the upcoming interview? The quote is, he, TVNT, has trolled so many of my ranked games on Ball, he's getting good at it.
Thank you, ManX3. Hey, Hunter, your good friend here. I miss you. Please come to me XOXO. Unfortunately, it's going to take more than $1 for me to do that. Thank you for the $1.
$2?
Maybe 3.
Ooh, greedy, greedy Max.
Why does Tree's hair look like a fortune cookie? Ring ring, Tree's hair pick up. Brother, did you go to sleep yet? I just woke up. No. Overwatch Brain with a tweet of TVNT inside a wrecking ball.
Want some numbers? 21, 20, 19, 18, 17, 16.
That's better.
15, 14. That's better?
No, someone donated money and called me a greedy fuck or something.
Oh. Are we in sync?
It was the same guy, gave me $3, said greedy fucking no, get it. Yeah, we're in sync, mate. Just works.
Just works. All right, we are into map 1 here. Team Liquid up against VP. Last match of the day. One more spot in the top 4, and of course, top 4 get paid for. Infected gonna meet Ice on this side. Ice on the outside. Infected on the inside. But this gives Kev some more access to the wider angle. They're trying to rotate, and Ice is pushing for a kill. Eyes on this one. No escape for Tree. He's shut down, but Vega, a good trade onto Psycho. 4v4 as Team Liquid have a bit of space on point number. Boom! Infected has sent Ice flying off the map, and that will seal the first fight for Liquid.
Oh no, Ice Storm can't be blundering like that, walking to the edge of the map and getting sent for a ride. Can't be having Boston Fine having his way with you on a ground tank. That's just not gonna fly. Now Boston sitting on the point, back at main. Kevster really awkward on this point to get an angle for the hit scan until it comes to the ult fight. Side fight taking place for Landon and for Psycho both, but this is just a slow advance right now. Everybody stepping up through main, waiting for a timing. Poke galore. Shields exchanged, a couple of nades available, soon enough for Kevster to throw in the back. Now Psycho presses up on the right-hand side, dueling with Zero. Zero's going to give some space, Vega's going to take some, Binding Chain comes through, and Psycho dead again. Step it up, Max!
Which Max? Now Tree pivoting around, trying to help on this battle on point as Infected's getting pushed back, but he's about to have a Panopticon in his 4v4. He sends it out onto the tank. Pressure now coming through. Deletes Ice with that one. It also got Kev behind him. We'll finish that one off too. And just the tank gap continues as Team Liquid are in the ascendancy here. 2 fights in a row as we start to come up to the big wave of ultimates. Worth noting, these poor Anrans hopelessly far behind the pace in terms of ult charge. So it might be another fight or 2 before we get to them as somebody flicks the lights for the HUD back on, but they flicker off again. Somebody changed the bulb. Ice has a Panopticon advantage to swing back into this one, but nearly good responses available. Vega has the catnap as well, and we are dangerously near the coast on this point, so look for them to get dragged off. Ice will get the space on point. Panopticon up. Protocol in response here from Tree. Catnap goes through. Fixer's dragging him for the edge, throwing him into the bottom. But no, Vega with the save. Vega. Now the Protocol. Kev has the DP. Tree's got the better of that one as well. Counter Catnap in play. Vega's going to drag him off. Fixer saves him, but Vega denies the air. Vega gets 2. The cat gap, the tank gap. Every sort of gap going Liquid's way.
Oh my days. Hard gap coming through every ultimate. They get the better of them. Zero and Psycho, they both don't have their ults. Coast is being watched now. Fixer dead in the air. Another gap for Tree. Ice Storm dead on arrival. And that's going to be 100 over Team Liquid. No contest. Dono was right.
It's a banger. It's going to be a 3-0.
The guy that was saying that Kev was shit and that I should stop glazing him.
Ooh. All right, hell of a start for Team Liquid. Close, but no cigar. WDG.
Jeez.
Can we get the F1 team to change the letters out? They brought too many letters.
Team Liquid.
Rupal Infected. Deathless. Liquid. Ice at 1,000 damage behind on Infected on that one at the end of that too.
Just insane. Team Liquid. Alrighty.
Coast for Vega and Infected. Oh, sorry, Vega and Tree. They look the same to me. Same model, surely. Going to be a counter drop here. Ice is going to shoo Tree away from that flank. Going to deal with this. Bind it's out onto Ice, though, but he can keep everyone contained. Now Infected's come over, but needs to be very careful about that stun. Ice is going to play the corner next stun in a few seconds. Careful round the edge, everyone, but it's Infected who gets the first boot. Now Liquid have the high ground. Landon can't find the binding chain on this left. Team Liquid are actually quite low when it's point force going through for VP, so Infected will drop to match that one, denying that flip going through. Barrier erased plays
Psycho.
in play here. Fly through us, but nothing coming through. Now the dive in from Vega. He's looking aggressive. He's got the better of Fixer on that one as well, but they've lost Infected on point. Now the Amran going to dive on. Full pocket coming onto Zero to try and keep him up, but Ice for Domina so good, taking this one over. Ice seemed to lag out for a little bit there, but okay, and VP will get the first flip.
First flip goes the way of VP, but definitely not done yet. Vega's been cat-gapping Fixer out of this world. Fixer now taxiing Ice over to the coast so that they can maintain this space a little bit. But Infected, he's just retaking through the server room anyway, so he's going to drop down right away. Fixer hovering up above, gets drilled a little bit by Tree, has to be careful.
Zero.
Resting above Zero gets the better of Psycho as well. Psycho and Fixer have both lost every single duel this map. On the flank, Zero finds another kill onto Kevster, and it's not going the way of Virtus.pro whatsoever. They are absolutely struggling versus the aggression of Team Liquid right now. This is really not a good look. I mean, again, have we seen a single side fight win yet?
No, you're right. It's all been going their way the whole time, and we've seen multiple times throughout this tournament and during the scrims leading up to it. The side fight is so crucial in these mirrors on these copper points, especially Lijiang Tower. Now, coming up to the big ult fight, because of all these wins, they're slightly behind a little bit as well on some of them. Landa needs a bit longer. Fixer as well. Barrier arrays traded on point. Panopticon is available as Ice takes a little look over coast. Here comes the catnap attempt. Vega goes for it right now. Did he get anyone? No, that's a miss. Panopticon on front. Infected as well. Protocol to try and box Infected out of that. Destroys it immediately. Sanctuary now in play from RuPaul and Landon here. Kev's about to have a protocol of his own, though. He's going to have another chance after these Sanctuaries fade. But Panopticon from Infected, not letting him have a go for it. They push forward. He gets 2 kills. Kevster can't use this ultimate. They're going to have to play retake. And Team Liquid will hold on to this one.
Oh, this is disastrous again. Virtus.pro really struggling in this mirror. Feels like Vega, again, really getting the better of Fixer. Lots more damage, lots more effective timings. Tree ahead of Kevster on the override protocol. He's able to rip that out to counter out Icenom's Panopticon. And honestly, Liquid feels like they're just one step ahead consistently. Icenom stepping forward towards the point now. Landon, he did use Sanctuary in that exchange. Kevster rips out the OP, but he's doing it from a corner. Very passive, very difficult to get a good angle to actually deal damage here. Vermilion Ascent comes through. Psycho dead. Has to use it to resurrect. Icenom has taken down Zero. Fixer's going to go for a catnap here. RuPaul dead as well, so this is going to be a fight win for Virtus.pro. They've traded very positively, but they've panicked a little bit in the scrap. Not only has Psycho forced himself over to the coast and killed himself at the end of the fight, but they've used everything that they had. Vega's now going to have a relatively free catnap for the next turn. It's all on Ice to get a fast ult.
Yeah, Ice can maybe catch up, but it's important Virtus.pro they find a counterplay on this cat. A binding chain, shooting the cat out of the sky. Maybe Fixer can mark for position, save whoever gets catnapped here, but Vega's got a clear advantage to try and make use of as Team Liquid look for this retake. Psycho is holding the right-hand side. There's a grapple from Ice as they want to drop him onto high ground. Has that Panopticon soon looking for it. Here comes the catch. Ice has moved over to coast. Fixer is there to mark for position. Playing for the catch. He gets the catch. He's low. Fixer gets the kill as well.
It's the catch and the kill.
They both die for it, though. The trades are good for Liquid. Now Tree, Cyberfrags out into the back now, trying to beam down. They've lost RuPaul. Override protocol as well. Tree is trying to turn this one, pushes onto the back line. No escape for Landon.
Oh, no.
He heads back towards the point.
Flip as
Liquid
well.
have it as well. Virtus.pro, they need to play for this last fight. They're coming up to an ult swing, but the touch is difficult in these comps.
Yeah, what's happened to Fixer on the coast there? Did he catch and then let go? Or did he just not get back to the side before dying? I don't really understand what happened. Panopticon comes through in main. Icenom, he's stuck in the cuck cage. Who's touching the point?
They can't. Fixer was taken down. The cat is the one who has to get the touch in these situations, even though it's quite high risk. Yeah, it
Jesus
felt like
Christ.
Fixer caught him, and then I think he tried to fling him back up. You know, you can sort of like whip him. So he tried to whip him and then go for the kill. So he got the kill and then tried to catch him again, I think, or something. Should we go have another look? Because we had like a pretty good POV for it. W Liquid.
Jesus.
All right, so we go in. Oh wait, was it the one after this? Yeah, it's the one after this. Okay, here we go. So they give us a catnap. Ice is thrown into the air. Playing for the catch. Fixer gets the catch. He jumps into the air, but then he hits the paw to confirm the kill on Vega. And then oh no, we just can't catch him again in time. He didn't really try to flick him, did he?
just fucked up the flick back, hasn't it?
It's on cooldown as well. Yeah, it's a 2-second cooldown, isn't it? You're right. So that 2-second cooldown, it's not long, but it's long enough to drop ice.
Does using the per break the break the
Chain?
tether?
I'd presume so. I thought you couldn't shoot while doing it.
Suki's saying he just shoots and drops him.
Yeah, because as he goes for it, it just yeah.
Did he shoot?
Well, you hit the cooldown, right? Just for.
I don't know, because you only see the one shot. I can't say I'm feeling good, Sinclair, but I'm nearly done.
Because it's the per that kills him, right? I presume the per also breaks for chain.
He meleeed.
Is that not the per emote or icon rather?
Well, he's done something that has caused him to drop it.
He's shot as well.
It's the melee because you can see the blood. You can see the blood coming out. The blood comes out when you melee.
Oh yeah, you're
Fixer
right.
just fucks up. Fixer just fucks up and drops him for no reason.
Per doesn't break it. Good to know.
Yeah.
Oh, a few Liquid fans of the crowd.
Let's go Liquid. Can't say I have one.
Yeah, I thought he had made more of an effort to sort of fling ice more towards coast or something, but he didn't. I think they've spelled their signs wrong. All right, so yep, Team Liquid in the lead. BP's turn to respond. Expect very different looking comps now. More Zarya, more Vendetta, everything like that. I was busy. What happened to T1? Packed up. Smashing Psycho out. No, I wouldn't read too much into Psycho's performance there. I feel like all of the Anrans really struggled to have big impact in that one. Thanks for the streak, Jabba. Thanks for the timeout, Maybelline. Have you got that one, Panda, or do you need... in our exclusive Darthead channel in the Discord. Dartheads now. Freaky Bob, Verif, San, IQ Mighty, Bad Sander, Archie, KSA. All the big ones. All the biggest
Unexpected
fans.
murder routine to highlight, but Kevster is still a top 5 hit scan, right? Hey, give the series a little bit of time to breathe, okay? You've had a fine wine where you got to pour it in, you got to decant it, you got to give it a little time. Just you wait. Kevster is a fine wine.
Thank you,
And he's going to peak at 25.
33921 for the prime. Yeah, let's wait till we see him not on M-Ray and then apply more judgment. Thank you.
When are we allowed to go to sleep?
Paracosm? Emerald Paracosm with the prime as well. Welcome, primers.
Got to swirl it around in the map for another, in the glass for another map. Trust. Genuinely, Kev on Eichenwald. Ooh, decanted as hell.
We check for corkage on this.
Oh, jeez. Just you wait. Them tannins, they're gonna shine through.
I'm out of wine-based knowledge to.
Hey, sad gay panda. I gag.
How can you time me out while being timed out? I know, but they haven't noticed. Fuck. I thought Panda had it. Oh wait, no, there was one after that. Panda, there's 2 timeouts. I think send them both through. It's a trade.
Oh, they've banned Kev's cast. It's over.
No, we got the Chico one. We got the Chico one.
Kev getting brained up as we speak.
These motherfuckers hate each other. It's possibly going to be the greatest rivalry of 2026, these two. Warm versus Maybelline. Now it's a race to get untimed out and amass for funds for another strike. Were we talking about Stonehenge the other day? Oh wait, no. Hold on, sorry.
Oh, Kev's on Genji. Infected is on Zarya. Have we seen any Tracer at boot camp, or is she in the dumpster right now? She gets played sometimes.
Yeah, normally on a Vendetta ban map,
Vendetta
Tracer
ban.
seems to be the sort of next match, and still like the Gibraltars and no type of maps, you'll still see it as well. Was it Team Quide? No, fuck off, no way. Okay, I'm gonna ruin our sync. 2 seconds. It's Team Quide. WDG.
Did they do it wrong now?
Yeah, they did Team Quide. They actually have no respect for America. Just absolutely.
Right. No way.
Quide. Can we get a Quide emote, please, Panda, as well? I'll close for Pred. Can we get a Quide? And we should do a sync as well. 45, 44, 43, 42, 41, 40, 39, 38, 37.
I see.
36.
I'm trying to find. They're not in the round yet, are they?
It's literally starting. 31, 30.
We have another 30
29.
seconds, right?
Zera's
I
dead.
can see Quide. Oh, keep going.
Zera's dead. Tree's dead.
23,
No, not dead. They're
22.
getting kills. 20, 19, 18, 17,
21,
16.
20, 19, 18, 17,
Going.
16, 15, 14, 13.
It just
12.
works. It just works.
It just works.
It works just as well as the WDG labeling of teams. And it will be, I was saying Zera died and Tree died, but I was also working as well as the WDG production, as that was the wrong way round. It was Tree and Zera getting all the kills. So it will just be Azaria, Vendetta, Mirakiri, Lucio all round, Sojourns all round as well. Big slash in from Zera on this cross, but VP have just about made it in there, but Ice has not. He's on the Domino instead of Azaria, actually. And this is going to be another quick fight for Team Liquid. They're looking for all these cleanup kills as well. Any trades? Kev is good for one. It'll help, but they need to go again.
No, that's one body shot kill, 1v5. Disaster. They're going for these real fast rotations with the Domino. I'm not really sure how it meshes, to be honest, whether it makes any sense, because they're just trying to run it in, clearly a top 5 hit scan in the world. I guess this is the Kevs to hit scan I hear so much about. Again, let him breathe. Let him breathe. Unexpected murder. Tree.
Swirl him.
Inside.
Swirl him.
Oh, Kev's nearly dead. Suzu forced already. They slide on. Double overhead slash for Zera here. Kitsune Rush comes out for RuPaul. Ice Storm will take down Tree. Now Zera in the skybox. Tree. Oh, Kev's dead to Vega, and he didn't kill the overhead slashing. Yeah, it's cooked. Now, in comes the Panopticon from Ice Storm. Great Suzu. Psycho has fallen though. Landon and Ice trying to clutch. And this is honestly all just Kevsters doing. Shock calling from the spawn. Grab comes out. Shield is good. Down goes Landon. But Infected is good. Oh, Ice, one more did that. Oh, God, he gets the we did that from the grave. Kev's back in. It's 2v1. They just need to kill Tree here. Kev misses his rail. Now Fixer's going to die. Kev's doing nothing outside. And now he's about to have the overclock, but we need kills.
Infected is on ball, doing his best TVNT impression as Psycho goes inside. Can't kill Velucio, has to back it up to the mini. Still a battle over point. Zero has found Fixer coming back in. Vega has the beat ready to go if they need it. Tree is traded here. Vega's going to respond with that one. Shuts down Psycho, and RuPaul's found Landon. They can't commit more ults into this. But not only did team they could give a recontest, they don't even have to ult for it.
Oh, this is an absolute fucking disaster for Virtus.pro. Absolute win. Yeah, Team Quide, sorry, forgive me. BP now on the retake. I mean, they've got ults, right? They've got the beat, they've got double DPS ultimate, but this is so slow. Infected on the wheel, hovering above the choke, threatening a slam. Going to be so treacherous for Kevris to rotate. He knows where the wheel is already, so he's going to rotate over to the right-hand side. But look at this Vendetta positioning. Look at Zera. He's ready to pinch. Slam is out. Suzu is out, really low on Zera, but he still lives to tell the tale. Landon's down. Psycho will take down RuPaul, waiting for one of those overclock kills to come online for Kevster. He's found Tree, he misses the shot, he misses a little more, takes down Vega, and then gets traded by Tree. So, not terribly convincing. What's the crit act there? You'd have to waterboard him to get his critical accuracy out from this round. Psycho, Fixer, Landon, all getting bullied around the point, and it's going to be all on Psycho and Kev to clutch this one. Kev on Tracer, mind you, as he comes back on a hero that he can play.
Now keeping the point contested here, so close to the cap, but they need to keep it alive. Kevster is blinking around, buying valuable time. Recall has been committed. Boy, do they need more help on point. Ice is with him now. Fixer's coming back as well. They need for touch. Ice is going to have to take a bunch of mines to get that one. This minefield is so strong. They need another touch. Landon finds Tree. Infected with the slam. Hits for Tracer. They'll kill the Tracer. Landon dies as well. Ice still on point. Sundering Blade. Damage onto Fixer, but no kill. Slash onto Psycho. He's low. The stun out here. They're both there. The stun leads to a C9. Psycho can't get on point. It's a full hold.
One must assume that Kevin is still decanting, yes? Like he's still in the process of warming up.
The problem
because
is
this is
we needed a longer round because he's still decanting, so we needed more time, and this is unfortunately going to be quite a short map.
Virtus.pro W craps. Like, I mean, he just didn't hit a single clutch shot though. Like, yeah, you know, when you start watching it, it's a little concerning that there were so many opportunities for the win, right? Like when it's 2v1, Lucio Soj v Sojin inside, and he's not killing the Sojin before the respawns come through. Many an opportunity, but when do we see the headshot kills? It's not happening. This might be a $20 grocery store wine. It's entirely possible, Cassie. Scoreboard, yeah, not looking too hot right now. 2.5k for Kevster. 20-1 for Infected on Zarya. Yeah. He's the Hyperflex tank who could.
He's just got every hero in his pool.
Oh, anything but that, Calyx. Oh, anything but that shockwave. Fucking Dane's showing up.
Alright, grapple out of spawn here for Tree. Gonna have a little look, but no one to see. It's a very different comp from Virtus.pro. They're on the Domina, Echo, Cat now on the defense. They have to stay here for forever. Only 95% to work with, and I've been hearing a lot of things about how quickly I can mold first caps, and Team Liquid have spotted for comp, and they're gonna change it up. D.Va, Echo.
Boston D.Va.
He can do it all. The Hyperflex, who could?
Oh my days. Echo Sojin. Oh god, Virtus.pro. It's not looking good, is it? Let's see if Infected on D.Va can get that done. Tree, swinging main at the moment. Virtus.pro already holding on. Ice Storm goes for a shot up through main, trying to zone them back, but shield timing has been burned. So now it's going to be a fair few seconds where Ice is more or less tethered to that central post. Infected has gone backline. Vix has killed Vega on rotation. Infected is all the way in there, but Landon and Kevster have both died to 0. Trees killed Ice Storm. Game's gone, mate. That's the map.
Game's gone. They're full beam in. They're going to be a trade from Psycho, but it's not enough. The cap's just going through. Fixer's going to run on, but what can he do? Time to spare. And the Liquid is leaked out. Play us out, boys. It's late on that one.
VP trying their best to get onto the bed. Can we get Smash on hit scan? Oh god. Didn't they get to Korea really early too? They were a week early or something?
Yeah, but nobody was scrimming a week early, so they got to Korea and had no one to play.
They were just chilling?
But they just chilled for a week, yeah.
But Kev can play Cass now.
Top 3 teams in the server and the competition is Liquid and the production team.
Yeah, they're first to me.
Winning comms.
Like,
Push inside right.
how Zero just killed Kev and Landon with a volley of stickies? Like, what is that?
Keep our baby up. Yeah, Echo half.
Love that crackle in the right
Baby
eye.
up. I got it, kill. Just cured? I don't know. Cut. Wait, nice.
Pretty mild reaction as we get a behind the scenes look at Cass and the boys having a little chat.
Kevster will win 3 maps now with Cass. Oh.
Kevster Cass. Why are none of the EMEA teams good without Saudi players? It's being spun. Twitch chat is turning into Reddit. VP, Beb's better than VP. Spin it up.
Just got here. Has this been a close match beside the score? Not at all. Everyone is lucky they don't have to meet the almighty Haku. Where's Camel?
Arrived.
Where's Camel?
You still think the JWoo signing is weird? Yeah. It might be that team are too good, that it just doesn't matter. But, yeah. Still think it's weird. If they reverse sweep, I'll cut my balls off and sew them to my forehead. Bitey confident here, Car Wash. You do realise All right, New Junk City for VP. New Junk City.
Let him decant.
All eyes on the bottle of Kevster.
He's still airing out.
Is he aired?
And they loan in Sparker from the rivals roster. They need the hit scan.
It's a legal maneuver, I think. All right, VP have banned Vazaria, presumably to try and force some type of dominant mirror. Tracer banned from Liquid to force the Vendetta mirror. Is this the first time VP and Team Liquid have played each other like ever? Yeah, don't think they played last year, right? Racking my brain. Racking what's left of it, at least. But I don't think so, no.
Any infected Zarya vs Ice? Come on. Look at Fix's face, bro. That's not the face of someone who's turning this series around. It's done.
I don't know. Kev's blowing the hair out of his eyes, so...
Oh, shit. Maybe it was a hair issue. Maybe he needed a haircut before the match.
Yeah, need a little trim. I heard Tree knows a barber. Alright, New Junk City. Lives on the line. Single limb, remember. Loser goes home. Winner of this gets some money, no matter what. Top 4 getting paid. And a pause.
Fuck off.
So close, yeah, also so far.
Come on, man. Like, we all know it's the last map. Let me out. Where are the drops? Right here, man. Right here.
Thank you, Nuki Volo, for the 3 months prime.
Trap onto here.
Reverse sweep, let's trap onto here. Thank you, Free of 12, for the 21 months prime as well. That's some consistent priming. Thank you very much, both.
Italia, thanks for the 18 months. Welcome back. Appreciate it, mate. Should we do a W sleep stream? Fuck no, bro. No. Fucking hell, bro. Emong's been in the hot seat for 9 hours.
The hot seat? Is the seat still hot?
I mean, it probably never cools with him.
He'd never leave
5
it.
map banger, 2 hour pause incoming. No, Gus Free. No.
People are saying it's the warmest chair in Australia. Alright. Locking up. Locking up, locking in. Locking something.
Get ready to get your nose on this incredible glass of fine vintage Kevster.
Kevster, fully aerated and ready to go. Onto the Sojourn. Slash on the left from Psycho. No kill to follow it up. It will be a dominant mirror in the end. Vendetta, Kiri, Lucio. It's all the same from both. Big stun and Vega will get knocked up by Ice. Trade onto Psycho, but Kevster, aerated, trades right back. Now sliding in, battle with Tree. Loses the duel to Tree, but his team's there to clean him up because of how softened up he was by Kevster.
Great work by Kevin there, softening up Tree such that his team could perfectly finish that kill. Obviously not his responsibility to do that on hit scan, but somebody else was good for it. Ice Knob holding forward 50% on his ultimate now. Vega 14%. He didn't have much of a run there. Ice, oh man, he's really gonna have to do the heavy lifting here. VP holding onto the choke for now. Infected trying to swing just a little bit. Still has all of his cooldowns. Snare comes down early from Kevin, but looks like Infected's just going to walk on through that one. Overhead slash comes through. Moved in onto Zera. Suzu burned on him, but his shield is gone, and Kevster does finish the kill. That's the Kevster that we all know and love, is it not? You can really feel him air-rated. Let it breathe, and he will deliver. Oh man, he might even hit a body shot on Vega here. Great unscoped shots. They've seen 9 the point here. Unbelievable.
Obviously, that one not Kevster's responsibility to anchor down the point. Someone else will be copping the blame for that one. As VP regain control This flip has allowed Team Liquid another chance at the retake, but they are behind on a lot of these ult shards. They'll have Kitsune Rush, they'll have a Panopticon, but Fixer's beat advantage is significant, and that could be the big one as they try and line up the touch. It's awkward a little bit to touch with these comps. Zera might have to be pulled away from hitting the backline instead to force that touch. They'll come through the high ground now. VP are actually playing a slow fight. Panopticon round the corner, though, huge into the back. Gets everyone. He stunned everyone. That's 2 kills immediately. It was a trap.
Can we get Kevs to POV, please?
They stand far back to bait him in, and then Ice swings the corner with Panopticon, and Team Liquid not ready for it at all.
Oh, there was Ice's. I just hit a big old face. Nice. Kevster with an overclock now for this next fight. Can't wait to see nothing but bodies in the feed. Body shots, that is. VP getting ready on the retake right now, or rather getting ready in control. We did that as the crystal charge comes out. A little bit of a flank over to the left, but Kevster has the side angle, but Team Liquid slow and deliberate on their approach. Bit of damage comes in, the clock comes out early, infected, couple of bodies and down he goes as expected. Headshot splashed out in main as well, but Psycho is the cleanup crew. Of course, what makes this possible, you ask? It's all of those great body shots from Kevster.
Great play from Kevster again. Great play from Kevster again. Kitsune Rush and Beat available, so it's a support ult advantage for Virtus.pro in all of this. They do have to watch out for the DPS ults, of course, and that Panopticon. Panopticon especially valuable as a counter push tool to stop this Beat, stop this Kitsune Rush getting full value. But Vega, it's still slow on the Beat. Still needs 20% as they try and find a way in here, Team Liquid. So they can take it slow and build that up. But if they do that, I'll be getting to last fight. Low on time, Kitsune Rush to start it. Panopticon and overclock out. They need to break it. Gets the bubble out onto Psycho. Beat comes back from Fixer. He's stunned afterwards, but he is okay. Tree doesn't find anything with the late overclock. They run over Infected, and Psycho shuts down Tree. They're in full control here, and now Team Liquid, it needs to be a fast reset. Trade would be useful, but doesn't look like anything's coming their way. Zera dives in. He does get Landon. They can pick it back up, and if they can find a way to touch here, Liquid, Vega does have a beat advantage.
Beat advantage could be huge, but Landon, is he going to be taxied back right now? Fix is going and picking him up. So I do think Team Liquid, they should be able to go for that fast touch. Block may be possible. Oh, Sundering Slash comes in early. Huge 3-man. Oh my days. Beat made absolutely worthless when Team Liquid positioned like that. You ask why were they all stacked up in such an outrageous way? It wasn't an Ajax, guys. The Beat went off. But you ask why are they all so stacked up? It's because Kevster had the side angle, of course. They didn't even want to get near that. They didn't want that smoke.
Yeah, Kev's just funneling them all into a nice straight line, setting up Psycho perfectly again, and VP make it 2 rounds in a row. That was really worst case. Not only do they not get the touch, they actually use the beat in that, so Fixer's back to having beat advantage in all of this. Zera's going to have a Sundering Blade, but the Panopticon here from Ice has got big value so far. He swings for corner, pressure on, lots of damage going through. Kevster with the opening pick. Sundering Blade in response, but doesn't find it. Does get damage onto Ice, enough to kill it, but it's only going to be a trade. Psycho can chase Tree out of this one. Fixer will get the cleanup on point, and another successful fight for VP.
Hunter, are you still sleepy? That's a fucking great question, isn't it, dude? Virtus.pro in control. They get that first cap. They've got the overclock now, and there's 0 ultimates to properly match this clock. Maybe RuPaul can try and push over it with a Kitsune Rush, but seems more likely that Kev can use his reactively when Team Liquid swing with their first ultimate turn. Tree's still about 35% away from having his own clock, so VP happily in control for the moment. Team Liquid are retaking fast up main, but Psycho has been headshotted instantly by a Tree. Clock comes out from Kevster. What does he see? Whole lot of nothing at a glance. Pushes the tank face to face with Infected. Is gonna get every resource in the entire world, and once again, just a genius Kevster bait, really. Clocking the tank, doing nothing, but eating every resource from his team, and then getting the beat to save his life.
Someone has rage quit the chat because they're not listening to this Kevster hate. Are you not listening to us? Jesus Christ, it's the most plays anyone's ever received. VP will clean up onto point here as well. RuPaul with a late trade, actually, but we are in desperate touch situation. Zera could do with maybe preserving his life. He's still battling away, actually. Ice just poking him back. Landon with a late kill onto Zera, and that's a really painful one. Who is going to get the touch? They have the clock. They're going early. RuPaul dies going for it, but boop onto Vega. They can't touch it.
The scariest thing about this matchup is the fact that they were actually able to win this without even needing to draw on Kevster's legendary Cassidy. So, yeah, 300 to 12. We're going to 5. Yet to see a single headshot kill from Kevin 3 maps. Like, it's actually insane. Have you seen a headshot kill yet? Every overclock has been on the tank. Haven't seen a single headshot with rail.
I think I've seen a headshot with rail. I've seen no final blows with rail. We got one in that clock on D.
I've seen final blows with rail, but I've only seen bodies.
No, but I mean, as he hit a headshot during the overclock on a squishy, but didn't kill.
That's gone. He needs that stadium power that makes the fucking rail thicker.
Players out, boys.
Hey, Ian. That's good.
All right, I reckon I have time for a drink. I'll run some ads, we'll get a drink. I'll leave you with these comms, I'll turn it down a touch, and I'll be right back.
He's just efficient. You wouldn't get it. Why headshot when body shot kills?
I'll just go first. Bin one. Close. Let's Kieran.
Why does Landon look like a skinnier Game for Hope? It's just the middle American phenotype, isn't it? When did that one get added? Are the bugs talking to you yet? I haven't seen any bugs. Bro, I'm trying to get you a haircut. Would you ask your barber for? Horseshoe. Entry to train tunnel. Cass looking smart today. Put himself a little button down. He's got his clipboard, he's got his collared button down. You're taking shit too serious, bro. Acting like you're not gonna go out and get fucking paralytic after this. Cass genuinely looks like he could be a Mormon missionary, but he looks a bit better though. On Overwatch coach is an account. Vanna? Oh no. Like a hit scan map. Can you win Widow duels with body shots? Does anyone know? Funny how this is Kev's first land since 2024.
Where's the drop box? In your inventory if you watch for long enough. Once production got Team Liquid's name right, they started losing. Oh, god, that music's loud.
Press live.
Listen live.
23, 22,
22, 21, 20.
Yeah, it just works.
Just works. Oh no, they've got their name right. Problems for Liquid. Their map choice and a Lucio Bambo, so we'll force it to a double flex support mirror. Going to be Kiri Wu Yang up against Anna Wu Yang Domina. Mirror again. Leaning into the new hero. Psycho's on Tracer for now, but we'll see what he sticks once he sees the full comp. VP going to walk out of spawn and get us moving. Zero has started over on the Genji though here. So still a pretty classic sort of modern version of the Sigma mirror we see so often on Havana.
Yeah, now we see Domina v Dominus, Sojin v Sojin. So Kevster, time for him to feed families. Landon on his signature Kiriko, gonna go flanking with Psycho. Zero really gonna be tasked with shutting that down, but it's not his first rodeo doing such a thing. He is very sharp on the Genji. He's gotten the better of these Europeans before on the Genji. Landon pushes top, takes down Zero immediately. Now it's Psycho on the advance, no recall, has to watch it a little bit. Kev slides up onto the high ground, finds his timing, great body shot there, and a fantastic secure with the snare. A true flex DPS on the hit scan, no head.
Nobody is safe here as VP get the first fight and lots of progress. Zero's going to go over onto the Tracer to mirror now. Don't think there's a touch going. These Domina comps particularly hard to retake with no speed, nothing like that. So an easy first point for VP. Plenty of pace into this next one. Ult charge wise, it's going to be RuPaul and Infected who are closest. Ice not too far behind, but he has taken a lot of damage and has the barrier array on the walk up here. So an awkward position to try and clear Infected from here as Ice's position is more exposed. He's had to back all the way out of that one. And RuPaul gets even closer. Infected actually trying to push top as well, harass the cart from behind. Fixer can keep it moving though. And now a battle onto the left-hand side. Snare's going to stop tree peeking for now, but they're just getting the payload moving. VP don't need to make a move just yet.
Tree holding wide for the moment. Snare goes out. Recall out of Zero as well. And Virtus.pro for now, they are just pushing the cart, but the contest is soon to be on. Vega taken incredibly low. Psycho getting that work done. Kevster, where is he at the moment? Just fighting the side. Landon's lost the duel to Tree though. You see that? That's a headshot. Red in the feed when the hit scan gets the kill. A rarity around these parts. Zero takes down Ice Storm. And it's not looking all too good for VP. That's a very slow approach that they took to just lose 2 duels.
Yeah, time off the clock. Still plenty in the bank here, but third point, obviously, if we get there, one of the more difficult ones as well. So will be a retake, full set of ults coming online for everyone. Zero's even nearly caught up on the bottom charge as well. Tree's actually a little bit low. Needs a bit more pocket here. He's in trouble. We'll get around the corner in the end, but no kill on the, no confirmation on that kill. Fixer with a wave to keep himself healthy. Tree is looking for the swing. It's a nano overclock coming out, swinging to that. Landon in trouble. Kev's just going to get the tidal blast as he goes forward, but this nano clock is deleted them. Ice is awfully low as well here. Kevster gets one from the high ground, but a single trade, and that was double support ult thrown in there for Virtus.pro and the Panopticon. It was a big ult trade all round, but Team Liquid get the better of it and carry over the tidal blast for next fight.
There's a good body shot from Kev there to take down RuPaul at the end. You can only imagine that he comboed it well with his snare. Good usage of abilities on the hit scan in order to secure that kill. Alrighty, Team Liquid now still in control, still healthy ultimates to counter out any push from Virtus.pro. Kev needs to go huge with this overclock. Needs to get himself a nice angle, take a bit of risk, hit the shot. Zero underneath, dueling with Psycho. Infected, just going to throw his crystal charge down to the payload. But we need something from Virtus.pro. Vega taken a little bit low. He's stuck up on the high ground. Now Kev, he's got most of the charge rail. He's trying to get it all the way. Slides back. Doesn't even go for the charge shot on the Sojin up top or anything of the sort. Goes top, shoots the wall, shows him who's boss. And VP, no real progress right now. They have overclock, but Zero's first to go. Clock comes out in response to, oh no, Kevster. On a topic of good ability usage, I don't know about clocking and walking outside when they push onto you with the tidal blast. So, oh my.
Gonna be clean up here for Liquid, and that's now 2 minutes off the clock already. Now looking a lot more possible in this second point, not just because they've won the fights, but because Virtus.pro have really struggled to crack them open in any meaningful way on these. Nano's going to be up soon for RuPaul. Another chance if they want to just turbocharge Zero into this backline. Psycho has a pulse bomb of his own, but all the while this is going on, Infected's been in this high ground, and Tree's going to take Kev's head off. A trade 4v4. Fix has found the kill onto Vega, as VP are going to keep swinging out onto this, but no hit scan to challenge Tree, and that means he's going to be able to take this high ground position, just force Fixer back for now. Rail nearly ready, threatening that one onto Fixer. Will slide back now as Valkyrie Tracer push behind. Pulse Bomb is out. Nano onto Tree means he lives through all of it though. Great counter Nano from RuPaul. Minimizes that one, but it means no aggressive tools for Zero in this next fight. Now a Tidal Blast onto Psycho. He's looking for the backline. The sleep is perfect from RuPaul. No stun. RuPaul has outplayed him. He's still under pressure though. Psycho and Landon keep pushing. Panopticon behind, but Infected dies as he goes for it. Tree is going to kill 2 in the back.
He's killed Kev again.
Oh dear. Is there a retake on? The comps are so slow, I think it's going to be tough. They're going fast heroes for it. Speed ring, ball, Team Liquid are going for this.
The upshot here is that I believe Kevster got himself a nice body shot on Infected. Forced the swap. Overclock comes out from Tree. He swung behind. He has a good angle. He slides across the point now. Double slide, in fact. Ice Storm will take him down after Kev hits him in the body. Zero takes down Ice with the Pulse Bomb, but Psycho will take RuPaul. Fixer traded as well, so it's a 3 versus 3. Make it a 3v2. Kev is still in the fight, but he's been taken down by Infected. Health pack still available, but in this 2v2, it's not looking good for Virtus.pro.
Zero's going to anchor the point as Infected threatens another area. Tracer on point now, so Infected comes back to help. Make sure Psycho can't sneak that one in. And we're down to the final 40 seconds, and the comps have changed a little bit now. Infected will be on ball for the clutch. Icename has the Panopticon moving to point. The swaps mean no ults for Liquid, so they're going to have to do it the old-fashioned way. Pulse Bomb and Panopticon coming back, but they're going to get disrupted by this ball. Big whip in onto Landon. Suzu forced as well. Tree's down to half HP. Ice is on the point looking for that push. Panopticon is out. What has he found? Tree's going to double slide in. He's making a play. There was a Panopticon on the backline, but they all live. Pressure onto the point.
Oh,
Zero
Psycho.
finds Psycho. No Pulse Bomb attempt. It's a 1-4-1 trade. Zero is low. Ice can't find the shot. He's getting booped around. Vega trades it. Kevster trades it right back.
Kevster.
Infected with shields. He nearly has mines. Clock out from Kev. Looking for it. Landon's found one as well. Getting before pocket.
Bodies.
Infected will go down. Zero still on point, but it's now a 1v3. Nowhere to go for Kev. Fixer finishes it off. One more dive on for Tree. Suzu there to save him. And BP gets a third point.
Oh my days. Minute 25 on the clock.
Oh.
Cracking open a cold one, eh?
Need that
BP.
caffeine.
Good odds for the snowball now. Fixer, Catnap, Landon, Kitsune Rush, Psycho, Pulse Bomb. 3 for 0. Nothing online for Team Liquid. They actually spent a lot trying to recontest. Vega with the Kitsune Rush soon to be online. 0 with the Pulse as well. But VP, they do have that advantage because Team Liquid have made these swaps back and forth. Now Psycho trying to creep in, trying to find his timing for a Pulse, but this side fight isn't going their way. Nicely marked out by Vega early on. Wide swing from Kevin, but he's getting boxed back by Infected. Psycho taking the long-range duel versus Vega. Now Zero creeping on in from behind. Zero, oh no, Landon will win that duel. Oh, what is going on here? Catnap onto Infected. He's off the map. Kitsu at the same time. So that's going to be a couple of ults burned by Virtus.pro. Oh, what a snare from Kevster. Slowing the advance for sure. Slides out though. Doesn't push for the 5v3 kills. Just baiting at the back of cart while his team does the rest all forward. And VP now closing on the last fight.
Diva Mirror, 15 seconds left. Psycho has for Pulse Bomb. Kev and Ice closing on their ults as well. But Vega has Kitsune and Tree has for Clock. And Roop also close for Nano. Liquid, they have the ults for the comeback here. But Infected, he's been demected on point despite this Kitsune rush. Virtus.pro with a tank advantage. It's for Clock coming out. Zero's found one, but only one onto Kevster. Tree still overclocking, but they need more kills. Tracer on point. Landon too far back. They can't find anything. The Pulse Bomb out on point. Hits, kills the baby. Now the payload's moving. Tree takes over for touch, but he is vulnerable here. They're all pouncing on top of him. RuPaul with one trade. Cat, Nano, Kiri back. Vega's going to find Psycho as well. He's still going to get out. The pocket's still coming through. He's got the D-Meg for Bombers in play. The Cat is there. Vega hits it. They come back in. Zero takes over for touch. He's shut down as well. 2 for
Fixer's
victory.
killed
Pushes
2.
it over.
Yes, Kevin!
The Cat
Good
saves
presence.
The crowd goes crazy. And it's a full push for Virtus.pro.
we get a fucking scoreboard?
My kingdom for a tab.
Is that Kevin Aura? Map 5 banger. I'm crying. Oh my god.
Oh god, Vega and RuPaul were so close to clutching this, you know.
I mean, Vega kills like 3, no? So
denies
much
for
with the
remake.
Nano Curie, yeah.
Ugh, like Vega and RuPaul, such an insane effort there. Eyes on the scoreboard.
It's just a system player, bro. Like he's hiding in plain sight on the scoreboard. Like you wouldn't know it. But he's hiding in plain sight on the scoreboard.
17 and 6 speaks for itself.
I'll be rewarding my favorites.
Kev kill leader, gold damage Kev. Kevin Sterling playing Soj like he carried the tutorial. Thanks for the first time chat. B hopping Overwatch. He's playing for Elims, that's why he doesn't headshot. Kev 2 gold medals.
Alright, more of the same here as we swap sides. Team Liquid need to full push to keep this alive, send it to another round. Will be a Domino-esque Mirror Zero. We'll be starting on the Genji again here. Will be a Kiri battle up on the side. Wu Yang able to interrupt that Kiri battle a lot. Some really nice angles. You can see Fixer, he's on the opposite side of the map, but he is just bending these round the corner to make Zera's approach very difficult. Careful with most of the rail. Sends out one Tree's way. Doesn't hit it as Infected. Will keep trying to move this payload. Move over to the right-hand side. Ice is going to respond in main, force Tree back. So very defensive angle from Tree right now. Just trying to poke back, but the headshot allows him. 1 dink, 2 dinks, and Ice will fall. Disaster. And now all over the flank is Zera. Full pocket from his Kiri on this as well. Looking for all the cleanup kills. Deflex out. Fixer is low. The wave comes through. They're battling away, but they're massively outnumbered. Psycho will die. This payload was moving all the while thanks to RuPaul. And now a similar situation. Might just be a one and done on first point.
One and done. Psycho coming back with a pulse bomb. Kevin's got to watch it. And I don't think this recontest is really possible. Pushed into the wall already and yeah, just can't even touch it. Straight back. Huge crystal charge as well. Dash on for Zera. Wrap around to the high ground now. Pushed into the wall. Kev's just sleeping on the job. Can they prevent a death here? Zera will go down actually, so maybe Kev's going to be just fine. Tree on the run as Psycho will chase him down. And Virtus.pro, they need to hold second point for an awfully long time. That first point hold was abysmal.
Yeah, same situation they put Liquid in, but they do have the hold, and most importantly, they have this forward hold. This forward hold is where Liquid got all of their time, as Kev finds a headshot, but no kill just yet, but we're getting closer. Another shot onto Zera forces him all the way back. Infected still moving that payload over. They're about to have the nano timing here, which is going to be very difficult for the Liquid Virtus.pro comp to deal with. Already pressure. Nano now to chase down Fixer. Might have to self-cast this Tidal Blast. Fixer's giving him the jukes. He drops it onto Landon actually instead. Looking for the stun. Goes for it. Dashes away. Zera gets the kill. Infected found 2 in main. Landon with a trade actually. It's a good trade, but they've used a Nano Blade to crack the first part here.
Nanoblade has cracked it open. If you've ever wondered what Zera and Infected look like after winning a fight when Zera kills everyone, now you'll know. Ice Storm, Kevster, all coming back now, but Fixer's made the move over to the Baptiste, apparently. This is the time. Tree has the overclock, Kevster not quite there yet. Panopticon available, Ice Storm pushes out. They do have this high ground space, feels like it's relatively free for them. Tree has the clock, nice long angle as well. Railgun goes wide early on. Clock for Tree. Landon has fallen after dropping the Kitsu. Zera's killed Psycho. What the fuck is going on right now? Total collapse for Virtus.pro. Ice Storm uses his Panopticon 2 versus 5, and Virtus.pro, there's just no composure at all.
No, panicking a little bit at the end there. Throw it in, and it's another side fight that goes massively the way of Team Liquid. Different heroes, different comp, everything like that, but Zera and Vega are getting it done right now. VP swaps. Over onto the Diva, over onto the Cat now. Pulse Bomb is out. Hits actually onto Tree. No Suzu for that one, so this will allow VP to stabilize, take a step, and maybe hold outside. Make sure they get 2 fights on this third point, because oh boy, do they need it. It's 4.5 minutes they have to try and hold. Fixer is harassing this Domino on the right-hand side. This is what the Cat can be so good at here. flying in as well when you see all of VP, aggressive position, holding up onto this, but RuPaul is about to have a nano turn, and Kev, he's been forced out into the open, and Tree takes him down. Now, peeking onto the coast, looking for the cap. Fixer in trouble, but Infected can't find the connect. Psycho's found a trade in the back. Zera's trying to deal with him. Deflect to force him away. Tree hits that Tracer. Low HP, Domina, but Infected can back up to RuPaul's line of sight. They can stabilize here, Liquid. They're right by the spawn as well, so they can keep it going very quickly.
Oh god, it might be time for Kevs to rip out the secret pocket cast. He hit a headshot. He shot the deflect. He slides on. He's chasing after the Genji. He's stunned. I'm buffering. I don't know what happens next.
He's dead.
I'm stuck in the stun.
Kill two. Psycho trades one back, but it's only one. They're still trying to push in. Sun forces for Tracer's recall. Barrier array to lock up Ice behind them. This will be an easy kill, and D-Mech Tree will clean up Landon at the same time. They're going to leave the baby off point, so Ice is running to reset. He's trying to push Viana. No trade will be coming. 3 minutes, 20 seconds left on the clock, and Team Liquid, they are pushing for the full cap, and they have Nano Blade available. Catnap, 11% away from Fixer. Landon, 17 from the Kitsune Rush. They are so far from their ults. They have all the tools to finish the job here, Team Liquid. Even a Panopticon as well. Eyes on Zera. They're playing slow, Virtus.pro. They're trying to buy time. They're diving into the backline. Nanoblade comes out now. Eyes on Kevster. Panopticon is eaten by Ice. That's a good first step, but now here comes the Nanoblade. Ice into the sky. 98% on Bomb. Doesn't get it. Zera kills the baby. They need to get on. They can't get on. Massive time bank for Team Liquid.
I think it might be my internet. As you became a clanker and my stream buffered like crazy, so yeah. I don't know. That's tough.
Are you live again? Is it back in back up?
Like I refreshed and you became like a super clanker. So I don't know. 4-minute time bank. I'm still just like spam buffering.
Yeah.
It's not dropping any frames on OBS, but like the download is just cooked. Like, do I have Steam open? Like, you reckon like Steam is downloading a game right now? Have a look. Manage downloads. Just nothing in Steam. No.
VP equals nearest airport. His computer wants to sleep.
Evidently so. I don't know what the fuck that was.
Please let me out.
I didn't really clean through. That was right. 16, 15, 14, 13, 12, 11, 10.
Maybe like flick a pause and we're right there.
Righto, cool. Well, now it's do or die. Pressure makes diamonds. Are we expecting diamonds here right now? A minute on the clock for VP. 4 minutes for
Attacker's advantage.
Attacker's advantage. Kevster threatens to play the game. Teammates in despair. Attacker's advantage will make the difference here. Landon on the Kiri, swinging up right side. Same comp for Virtus.pro, just with the bat for the offense. Don't know what to make of it, honestly. Kevster stuffed inside the left. Zero holding bottom right. Tracer versus Genji here. It's an awkward matchup indeed. Recall preserved for Psycho. He's just going to blink back from that one after eating a headshot. But where are the opening picks?
Nade onto Kevster, slows him down for a second. There has been real no defense on first point from either team so far, so Team Liquid hoping to change that. You can see Zera on top of this Tracer for now. Last time Landon found the opening pick onto Zera during this trade. Kevster's got a full rail, looking at the flank but can't see anything. Swings in main instead, looking for a juicy target, but another nade hits him, forces him to slow down. Psycho still battling on this side. Now behind the Kiri, forces the TP back. Gonna be a recall force out of Psycho, but Landon is in deep, can't find the kill, needs for TP out of dodge, will TP back, needs a bit of pocket from Fixer now. They've got a lot of space here and can't push. Kevster on the far left, needs some help. Fixer and Landon find the kills, but
the angular hit scan.
They've got it now. Big push in as well. Infected is 1 HP, looking for a late kill here. Barry can test, impossible. Tree finds a trade, but a trade is all he'll get. We'll go on to second point here. Ult's coming online. Nano first for RuPaul. Fixer's going to have the window. Psycho's going to have the pulse.
Oh my days. I can't believe what I'm witnessing right now. Team Liquid on the back step for the moment as Virtus.pro. Have all the space up on the high ground. Ice Storm wants to poke more, wants to get a bit more aggressive than where he's currently at. You can see top right, Tree's coming back, needs to start taking the fight. Kevster's already been shot to about half HP. We did that over on the left, but what's going to happen top right? Kevster snared out of the fight. Nano comes out on the card. Fixer's just instantly deleted. Now Kevster, no slide on the card. Not long for this world as Zero's going to take him down too. And looks like the Team Liquid DPS just going to kill. Zero's just going to kill everybody.
Wow. Yeah. Panopticon up slightly quicker as well for Infected. He lays that one over the top for Nano. Just so difficult to deal with when they're in that enclosed space. Forced to stay on cart. And short work for Zero stops him just after second point. And now, basically, a full attack time again for Team Liquid. As we've seen, all 3 attacks on first point have been one and dones for the attacking team. So Virtus.pro need to find something to keep themselves in this series, in this tournament. 3 minutes 53 seconds. They got to be rock solid because that cart did not move far into second.
I'm not seeing a lot of meters right now on the second point. First point seemingly indefensible for both sides, and yet here we are. So, God help us. Oh, Kevin. Sojourn Tracer, more BAP, more Kiri. The BAP Kiri versus this Nano Genji does feel like, you know, a pretty awkward one, as you've just got 2 people that are sitting ducks. Really easy targets. Not sure how to feel about it. Ice Nom, 14 and 12. Infected, 27 and 6. Boston's just making it happen.
Yeah, there's a gap there for sure. Slightly bigger damage advantage as well, like 3k as well.
Yeah.
Can be the same comps again with the Baptiste in his time, and it just feels like with this amount of time bank as well, it's just going to be what, like a couple of Nano Blade turns that Virtus.pro need to find a way to win, or some Nano engages as well. Feels really tough as Tree will go for an early Widow peek. No one peeking though, and again VP, they're going to play in this back corner, which means they're liable only to get 1 fight if they lose it. Early pressure onto Zero, a little bit on that one, but a nade is big onto Fixer and Kev. Now Zero's going to walk up on this right-hand side, trying to poke Psycho out as Tree takes the left angle. Swings back to main with this rail, looking for a chance to overload. Peeks everyone in main, can't see anything. Eyes on this side as the cart continues to move, and Zero and Baker, they've already got this high ground.
Already taken the high ground. Psycho needs to watch it as Zero up above can really pose a threat on the Genji. He has actually given that one up. Little dash was committed, but no kills yet. Kev given up the side, going out towards the open end, but needs to start pumping damage. Already Infected is walking up. He gets boxed into the wall. You can see the hit scans trading blows right now, but Tree swings and kills Fixer. Kev is just tank shooting. Kev needs to push forward, get something done. Psycho is found with ball, but Tree has found a second kill onto Landon. He's dueling the Tracer now too. He finds Psycho. 3 for Tree, waiting for Kev's kills.
Going to be first point as a result of that now, and they're going to have a big old time bank to deal with second, and it's lining up to be the same situation as we look at Tree chewing away, locking in, 1 push away from winning the series, Liquid, and they're going to have that Nano advantage in which to do it. Ice has gone Diva here, so I don't know if VP's plan, trade, allow Psycho and Ice to hit the backline while all this happens, because Fixer and Landon are going to have a hard time up against this Nano. Zero's going to have another big opportunity to win his team a map.
Zero on the wide swing right now. Oh, no, that's Tree rather on the wide swing right now. Has the fully charged rail yet again. Looking for a squishy target. True go for the shot. Kev slides up onto the high ground. Psycho blinks in as well. He's gone for the most optimistic of pulse bombs. Nano boost available, and this is borderline impossible for Virtus.pro, right? Needing to block the cart so close. Zero goes deep with the Nano boost. He pushes in onto Kevstar. Dead. Fixer up on the high ground. You're next, buddy. Fixer drops down, Kitsune Rush comes out, Vega's in trouble, Vega will go down to Ice, but it's a trade. Landon 97% on his ultimate here. Fixer has given him the slip, but we're going to need a point touch here, and Psycho has opted to not do that. That will be the end of the series.
Done.
I'm free.
He's free, Team Liquid win, and North America lives on. Team Liquid going up for their bow right now, and they've beaten Virtus.pro. A worse record on the scrims leading up, but performed when it mattered. VP looking devastated. Team Liquid having a few problems organising this bow, but they were organised in game, and that's what are they doing? They were organised in game, and that's the important thing. We've got it together, Liquid. The bow is good. And now they'll head over. Fist bumps and handshakes with the other team. Or maybe not. Tree, where you... Tree! RuPaul! These guys!
Join the Discord, follow all the social media, all that sort of stuff, folks. I'll be back on tomorrow. I'm going to raid Xavier. He can work out who to raid later because he's going to play some more. Good night. Thanks for watching if you did. Yeah, enjoy it.
Thank you, Max,
It's a
mate.
profitable
Get some
problem.
rest.
See you, mate.
Good night, Max. So...
Did you get it?
oh, thank you, Max. Did not expect this one. A raid. Welcome, everyone. Welcome, everyone. Join us for the after party as Max gets some well-needed slumber. Can close TeamSpeak now. Welcome, everyone. Welcome. So yeah, Team Liquid, probably the worst stage performance we've ever seen in terms of their on-stage etiquette, remembering what to do and where to stand and what to do next. But in-game, they were class. So in-game, no problem, and they get to face Twisted Minds tomorrow. Wait, what did Astro say? Is Daniel here? Congratulations if you are, Daniel, on your win earlier. What happened to VP? Just really disappointing. First map was obviously the new heroes map where both teams had to play all the new heroes, and it was a side fight gap actually. It felt like Zero really got the better of that. I think across the series, again, it just felt like huge impact. There was a difference, of course, on the dominant mirror. What's a side fight? I just run in main. You know how when you guys play that matchup and you just throw simple in to chain the tank and get a billion angles and one-shot the tank at the start of a fight? What other teams do is they have some people on the side. That's weird. Yes. Modern Overwatch, Daniel. All right, we'll get a stage interview with Zera, our man of the match. You know what? Those jackets are nice, aren't they?
Congratulations on your victory. 자, 오늘 POTM은
And then second map, they just got blown out of the water. New Junk City was better. Yeah, Psycho, I think, underwhelming performance. Ice, couple of key mistakes. Kevster and Psycho, I think, were both outclassed. Viana was a real problem for him.
Especially Virtus has a really strong roster, so I'm happy to take a good win.
저 지금 기분이 되게 좋았고 그리고 이번 시즌 약간 되게 좋은 시작이라고 생각합니다. 그리고 상대팀도 되게 강한 팀이라고 생각해가지고 기분 더 좋아하는 것 같습니다.
네, 그렇습니다. 1세트부터 팀 리퀴드의 저력을 확인할 수 있었는데요. 신영웅의 활용력이 특히나 돋보였습니다. 제로 선수의 벤데타 플레이 오늘 경기에 키포인트로도 작용이
Probably like Vendetta. Oh, sorry, Vendetta. For best Vendetta, I think Zera or Zest. Anyone with Z in their name.
Now we have many new hero characters. So what do you think this will bring, like new opportunities to the team?
I really want to emphasize the release of Domina and Emre. I think we have two really good players, Tree and Infected. I think they've gotten really good at the heroes, and everyone should keep an eye on them.
특히 이번에 나온 그 더미나 그리고 엠레이는 저희 팀 두 선수 다 잘 다루고 있다고 생각해가지고 되게 좋았던 것 같습니다.
네, 그렇습니다.
Hey, Kelsey.
팀원들을 샤라웃 해주면서 이렇게 또 다음 질문으로 넘어가 보는데요.
I was saying the same Atarax. A
트위스티드
little bit
마인드를
jealous.
만나게 되었습니다.
Really nice.
어떤 각오로 임할지 마지막으로 좀 들어볼게요.
Tomorrow you will face Twisted Mind. So do you want to say something to them?
What's he got?
Well, to Twisted, my goal is to be the best player in the world, and you guys are the reigning champions. So I'm always gonna go and try and beat you guys.
저의 개인적 목표는 세계 최고로 선수 되고 싶다고 해서.
It was building like there was going to be a harder punch at the end of that sentence. I was expecting a harder punch, you know?
그래서 내일
Too nice.
최선을 다하고 이기겠습니다.
네, 제로 선수의 멋진 패기가 느껴지는 마지막 인터뷰가 아닐까 싶습니다. 자, 이렇게 인터뷰는 여기서 마무리하도록 하고요. 오늘 총 경기 결과는 화면으로 만나보시죠.
All right. And that wraps up what was, you know, we had a bit of an intermission in the middle, but a pretty good day of Overwatch, right? Pretty good day of Overwatch. Can't complain. And here's our fixtures for tomorrow. Crazy Raccoon against Falcons, of course. Come on, we're in Korea. Of course we're going to have Crazy Raccoon play Falcons. Come on. And then over on the other side, the Battle of the West. Reigning champions Twisted Minds against Team Liquid. The Kings of North America, just about. But a strong performance today, I think, will fill a lot of NA fans with hope going into that series. Best in the West. What's Cogito saying? This experience has been incredibly valuable despite the very short time we had to build our chemistry. Hope everyone can see the potential in our team. The 2 Korean players had sticky notes under their monitors with Chinese pronunciations written in. Sumin has been practicing Chinese on Duolingo play. Oh wait, have they people were telling me they were commenting in English. Have I just been gaslit by chat? And this is a very wholesome tweet, not to, like, derail it. This is actually a very nice tweet. Where can I find drops? Right here, Q&G. You're in the right place. We would never gaslight you? Oh, okay then. Unless that was a gaslight. They were commenting on English on their team comms? Okay. Curious. Are they coming in English as a temporary solution then? And they are practicing to do it in... Yeah, exact same page, Shop Apple. Like, they're common in English because they all speak a bit of English already. And then they are also, like, learning Chinese as they go. My understanding, a lot of Chinese comms are slightly English because that's how they... Yeah. Okay, yeah, okay, that makes sense. Alright, you guys weren't gaslighting me. We've just all learned together. You made a joke. I did sober, didn't I? I was like, somebody get a Duolingo. But they've actually got a Duolingo subscription and they're working on this as we speak. Class. Thank you very much, Witness, for the 9 months. Good to see you again. When does VP play? Oh, nobody tell. Nobody tell Owen Joyer. Yeah, I think like Spark and Guangzhou did it at various times, Piggy. I believe you're right. Sources are telling me Hunter is asleep. Don't you need a source for that, but... So I think, I guess sort of thoughts on this Team Liquid performance. Look at that. Just not even too much of a celebration, right? Just confident they would get the result. See you tomorrow. I won't be seeing you tomorrow. We'll say goodbye to the broadcast for now. I'll hang out for a bit. We'll watch some of the games. Oh, not watch some of the games. We've done it already. I'll just hang out, chill for a bit. We can talk about everything a bit more. But yeah, takeaways from Liquid on that performance. I think Zera, pretty lights out, right? This is maybe starting to become a bit of a theme sometimes. You know, Zera not afraid of a big performance during it. I've yet to see the share the love emotes. What's the share the love emotes? Vega crazy on the cat. Yeah, he did really well. Did really well. Is Domina hard meta? Nah, I wouldn't say at all, actually. I think Zarya D.Va all still really viable in it as well. Domina's certainly strong. Like, it's nice that Domina is a contender in some of these situations. But yeah, Zera and Tree both got the better of their counterparts. Zera in particular looked good. I think Rupal and Vega were really impressive as well. Bakiri Lucio was rough on New Junk City, but especially, you know, when they could play Ana... Like, Rupal was hitting crazy nade after crazy nade. Vega was doing very well on the side fights. He nearly had that insane clutch as well. So impressed by the backline. But I think the biggest surprise probably out of all of this is something Twitch is doing. Don't know too much about it. The biggest surprise out of all of this, a positive surprise if you're a Team Liquid fan, is Infected looked really good, right? And he played Domina, Zarya, and D.Va. A bit of ball in the mix, you know, for these contests. But he looked pretty good on Domina, Zarya, and D.Va. I think that's a huge positive for Team Liquid. Because that's always been a question around them. And, you know, Infected has some heroes he's particularly good at, and some heroes he's particularly good at, you know? Did he look as impressive as TVNT on, like, D.Va or anything like that? No. Right? No. But that's not what we're expecting. That's not like a reasonable expectation, is it? Infected fanboy has just followed. How quickly did you just make that account? Nah, you just here. Just serendipitous timing. So yeah, so I think that's a huge positive. Minus Kev's a fan plus Infected fan. You know, 1 in, 1 out. We'll take it. Just lurking, seeing if I would say something nice. Yeah, like, you know, like, yeah, not as good as TVNT or anything like that, right? But if Infected can be viable on these heroes, I think it's a huge boost to his power within the NA scene. Because one thing that's certainly true is... I can close this now. I get the bracket up and we can talk about that as well. There we go. One thing that's certainly true for Team Liquid is Team Liquid was a team. How many times have you heard Kasaurus or Danny talk about signing a roster with flexibility in mind? You know, Vega's flexibility, Tree's flexibility to enable them to play every comp. But the limiting factor to that was always Infected's hero pool being a bit, you know, hit and miss, a bit random, I guess, or more dive hero orientated. Thank you, Norcal, for the gifted tier 1 to Infected fanboy. Thank you very much. So I think that's a huge positive for Team Liquid going forward. Obviously, it's one performance. It's a preseason bootcamp, and you can do all the usual caveats of don't get carried away. But it's a positive sign for sure. He's going to have an even tougher test up against Twisted Minds tomorrow, of course. I think while I was impressed by Team Liquid today, I don't think it's gonna lean me to predict against Twisted Minds by any means. The original question was thoughts on the eliminated teams. I think there's quite a lot of teams that have been eliminated that can be happy with it. Like can you guys see my... Wait, where's my pen gone? Have I lost my pen? Wait, can you guys see the pen? I can draw. So I think the first day is a little bit easier. I think AG got blown out of the water, can't be happy. Varel got blown out of the water. They had tough teams, you know, can't be happy being blown out. I think Disguised will be like, you know, they lost in a pretty painful way, but I think Disguised will be, you know, bit of hindsight, more happy than they are sad. I think Peps will also be happy. Obviously, they have a great mental comeback here, and they have a very respectable won a map, could have won 2 maps. You know, made Crazy Raccoon work for it. I think Dallas in the same category of like pleasantly surprised. Like some good maps, some bad maps. Felt like one of the problems with Chronic was quite hot and cold, maybe hot on Freya, cold on some of the others. So I think Dallas will still be more positive than negative about their result. I think same's true for Weibo. We talk about all the language barriers they're running into and trying to solve. It's a brand new roster. Well, you know, it's like a brand new backline in a roster. They're also working in... Like, Billeding played most of this series today. He played at least 3 maps, right? Maybe 4 maps against Falcons. So, Old Munzo, as we call him. I think there's like a lot of positives to take here from Weibo. Yeah, Kogito sort of echoed that on Twitter, right? Like, I think, agree with a lot of what he said. T1, I think T1 will be unhappy. You know, good scrims, good practice, looked dynamite, beat Dallas, who had sort of been doing quite well as well. But the fact that they got blown out of the water by TM, fuck. That's like, you know, if they lose a 3-2 banger, they lose a 3-2 banger against the world champions. But you get 3-0'd by them, T1, even with the change of backline. Like, T1 looked good in scrims, you know. Their expectations will be higher than this. They are aiming higher than this. They're aiming to be closer. The silver lining, I think, is, a couple of you have said it already, the silver lining He is car wash, yeah. The silver lining for T1 is fuck, did Proud look good? My God, did he look good in this tournament and in the scrims leading up to it? Like, Proud looked absolutely on fire. And if he can keep up this level of performance once we get to stage 1 and throughout the year, like, Proud will just become like, he was already in contention for best hit scan in Korea, but he will just become the best hit scan in Korea. So I think that's like a silver lining and maybe something to be really excited about if you're a T1 fan. Virtus.pro, I mean, no doubt this is going to be disappointment, right? They did better in the scrims than Team Liquid did on balance. I think I favoured VP coming into this one. I think a lot of people treated VP as the favourite coming in as well. So I think this is a pretty rough one for VP. There's going to be various question marks. I think a couple of blunder moments from Ice, maybe on some of the early maps more than anything else. The double flex feels a little awkward for them. Maybe like, I don't know why they played Baptiste. Maybe that's just harder. So there's some questions there. I felt Landon had a particularly quiet series of like a couple of Kitsune rushes and that weren't all that. So I feel like Landon had a pretty underwhelming series compared to what we saw from him last year. Yeah, they did still look good on New Junk City, right? They're clearly still a good team. They're still probably going to be second in EMEA. I don't think this performance changes my power rankings for EMEA necessarily. But yeah, certainly some problems. I thought, yeah, obviously, like we were taking the piss a fair amount as well. But you want Kev to be a carry in these situations, right? You want Kev to be a carry, and he wasn't a carry today. He was outclassed by Tree. And just failed to find his own impact in this series. And you play in these big teams, you need your DPS players to have an impact. And, you know, no matter how you feel about, say, the Team Liquid roster, one thing that Team Liquid always have is they have DPS players that deliver. Like Zero and Tree deliver in these matches. So that's a bit of a worry for VP. I thought Psycho played fine, honestly. It wasn't like his best performance or a carry performance, but I thought he played mostly fine. The 30+ hour Unterfon ended. Whereas for Cat, now we saw little bits of Cat. Few people swapping. Honestly, you know, the late swap to Cat, like to come back fast, isn't just good because you come back fast, but actually, these fights now, when teams come back, like, you know, we saw at the end of Havana, there's a Bull coming back fast, there's a Cat coming back fast. You have respawn advantage. You're finding trades with those heroes. Like, Cat's a really crazy comeback hero. Can stall for ages. Yeah. What are those ticks and crosses? The ticks and crosses are basically, of the eliminated teams that we think will be happy with their performance of that versus teams that won't be happy from the eliminated teams. Are any of the new heroes looking meta? Domina is the closest. Domina the closest. Then the Cat. The Cat we're still seeing used on some of the payload ones. I think Falcons are probably the heaviest user of the Cat. And then Domina. We probably saw more Domina in that last series than we have in any of the others. So, you know, still a lot of teams preferring Zarya, preferring D.Va in most of these situations. But I think Domina's viable. I feel like Cat should spawn without no fuel. Similar to what happens to Bull, right? Oh, that's what he said. That's what he said. If Bull spawns, exactly, yeah, like same idea as Bull, right? Yeah, I think that's reasonable enough. Where are we at now? So Jasmine interview is out on OWTV. Funny Astro interview is out on OWTV. Hambin interview is out on OWTV, as is Maka from earlier as well. I imagine there's some more interviews coming from both VP and Team Liquid here as well later today. I thought we'd see more RAM, not considered good. Yeah, no, I think just Vendetta matches up quite nicely into Ram. I think Diva and Zarya both do a better job at supporting a Vendetta than a Ram does as well. You've been watching Hunter for too long. Now everyone looks like Hunter to you. Is Funny Astro actually funny? Yes. How's Vigi looked on Crazy Raccoon so far? Fine, I think. Not too good, not too bad. We'll get more of a proper test tomorrow up against Fielder, because that's the big rivalry for Crazy Raccoon to win. And I think Fielder played very well today. So I think there's still more work and more for Vigi to prove himself. Vigi sort of has, in many ways, some of the same issues as Shu, where Vigilante looks the best on like some of these classic Ana Zen type heroes or something like that. But they're the heroes that, fuck, when was the last time we saw a Zen, right? But just in general are a little bit less viable in Overwatch more recently. So it feels like there's some of the same problems, but Shu's peak on these heroes, or particularly on Viana, is higher. You certainly do, PB. You'll get Overwatch loot boxes. We're still on the day or the first block of the campaign, which is, let me get rid of these crosses for you, which is this one, 7 hours total to collect. You'll still be getting those drops here, and I'll do my absolute best to pass you on to someone else who also has the drops. And then starting tomorrow, bright and early, there's a new set of drops to collect on Sunday only, 1 day special. Do you think TM will fit in the TM way? Yeah. I think he's had like a very good boot camp in terms of scrims and everything. Always easier to join a team that's just playing really fucking well and has all these plans. And he plays like these Tracer Vendetta characters, so not always for ones where you can just sort of play your role, play your style. You don't necessarily need to be like a hard comma in all of these. So yeah, I think Jay was settled in really nicely in his first sort of tournament. Yeah, normally Astro. Astro will do most of it. I guess from a more fight planning side. Fight planning and mid-fight calls and everything like that. Jay was matching Zest well. Yeah, I think so. Yeah, I think Jay was impressive. Not on the Vendetta as much for Jay, but once we were over to Tracer and those type of things, then yeah. Luke Mino was impressed. Yeah, Luke Mino's Mizuki was actually really good. So in general, I think the Dallas roster was fairly impressive. I feel like Zest has improved so much in the last year. Yeah, I think... thank you, Courtman, for the 8 months. Appreciated. I think Zest in 2024 still had that sort of tier break DPS where he would be better than most of Korea, but then when he played against the big dogs, the Proppers, the Stalkers, even he sank, he would often find himself a tier below. So he'd look really good against the weaker teams, struggle a bit against the top teams. Now I think Zest is firmly just in the... He's just in the elite flex DPS category alongside these players. Obviously, you asked me to power rank him, I'd still put Proper ahead, I'd still put Stalker ahead, but Zest is right there, and, on his day, he can have a better game than them, etc., etc. So I think Zest is now really upper power ranking tier, essentially. How do I get the drops? Just hang out, Dorito. Just wait here, you'll get some drops. These ones don't start till tomorrow, but these ones are here right now. All right, so what's my plan for the day? It's quite a bit later than planned. Thank you for the first time, Ajax. What are the drops for tomorrow? Drops for tomorrow, you're going to get 3 loot boxes, couple of Rhine skins, a home and away one. You're going to get a spray with the OWCS logo over... I presume that's the WDG arena from the outside. You'll get this nice nighttime skyline. Is that the Hongdu skyline or the Seoul skyline or something? Or is this just a nice piece of art? And then you'll get 3 loot boxes in total, and you'll get yourself an esports enthusiast tag as well. Esports enthusiast is nice. Yeah, I feel like that one's going to be popular. That's a popular one. So we kind of got not too much to do now. Nobody knows Sova. Is there more regular loot boxes? You should get 2 in total from this wave. So if you've got 2, then you've capped out because that's the last one as well. So 2 today, or 2 still up for grabs from today and yesterday combined, and then 1 for tomorrow. Or sorry, 3 tomorrow, but 1 day only. Have you done Preds for tomorrow? I can do. Let me go to the toilet because I need the toilet. One of the problems I face is because I try and drink a lot of water to stay hydrated while I'm talking all the time. But then, I don't know if you know this, but if you drink a lot of water, you then end up needing the bathroom more. And that's the problem. That's the problem I'm finding myself in. Proper's busy right now. I might just solo queue if Proper's busy then afterwards. So we'll come back, we'll do predictions. Do you want me to put an OWCV interview on in the break? Because I might get a snack as well. So maybe I'll leave you with this for a little bit. OWTV, playlists, preseason bootcamp interviews. If you want to check out any of these for yourself, there's 1 billion interviews. Technically 25, but pretty close to 1 billion. Out and ready to go. Astro, Jasmine, Hambin, all on their way. There's a couple more on their way as well. I know Sova, right? Just every fucking day. Should we just start with Daniel? Seems reasonable enough, doesn't it? Hey, Luke Gorilla. All right, I'll leave you with Daniel for a sec. I'll get the adverts out of the way, and then we can probably just slap some ranks for a bit.
I'm joined by
Hi,
main
Alpha.
support for Twisted Minds. How are you doing, Funny Astro?
Yeah, feeling pretty good. Pretty happy.
To say the least. So T1 were, I think, mainly considered the heavy favorites at this tournament, at least from watching the scrims. You've just knocked them out. What are your thoughts on that?
For me, T1 were never actually the favorites because they're always known for like doing well in scrims and then kind of underperforming in matches. So I think for me, Falcons is still the strongest team. Okay. Probably the scariest opponent in the rest of this tournament. So, yeah, I think we were very confident we'd beat T1. We've done it loads of times now.
So not nervous at all then. First map looked pretty easy. I think a big consensus, let's say, surrounding Twisted Minds is that you guys are only winning because you're on Sim. So do you think this was maybe the first nail in the coffin for that argument?
I mean, the only OWCS stage we won was playing no sim. I understand where people have got this idea from because we play it at the international lands, but I think it's mostly just like really good against the Korean teams because it confuses them and they don't quite understand how it works. Okay. But I think we've always been really good at all types of team comps. I think we're just a very good team.
Yeah, I mean, hard to argue. So this was also your first time playing with Jaewoo in the lineup on stage. So what's different when Jaewoo's in the lineup versus having you be in the lineup?
Jay was a lot quieter, but it's nothing we're not used to. I think Psycho last year was also a fairly quiet player when compared to Yubi. Mm-hmm. So when he comes into the lineup, me and Tuvan and Quartz start calling a lot more. I think we share the shot calling responsibility quite well. There's not much else to say, really. Jay was just great at killing things.
Would you say he's fitting into the team culture very well?
I think he's loving it. I think he's having a great time.
Okay, awesome. And then we go to Blizzard World. They defend using Sigma and Wu Yang and Ana, and it looks like it's quite a difficult con to break on the attack. So what happened there? What was the struggle?
Yeah, I think we picked a pretty bad comp on attack, to be honest. In my opinion, we should have just gone something like Wu Yang Brig or Ana Brig or Juno Brig. There are a lot of options that we chose, but it just felt really hard to clear their Sigma off the point, and it was just spamming our backline and doing like millions of damage, and it felt like we could never get any space. So I think we just kind of chose the wrong comp and stuck with it because we were being a little bit stubborn. So then on our defense, we just decided, screw this, we're just going to change all the 5 heroes and then hope something changes.
Yeah, well, it did look like the inverse on your defense. They were really struggling to break your attack, or to break your defense. So what was happening in your comms at that point?
I think we know Blizzard World is a pretty hard map to attack. Like, it's very full holdable. Second point is like really, really defense favored. So I think we weren't that stressed that we hadn't managed to cap second. Obviously, just like more disappointed that we'd been so stubborn.
So we then go to New Junk City, and before we get into the more interesting part of what happened on this map, let's talk about the first few points where you rolled out on Zarya. First point looked pretty easy, but then they kind of came back on the second and third points and made it look like a real dogfight. So what was going on in the comms, and what was going wrong for you guys on those points?
I think for the first point, it was mostly just easy because they started on Domina. I think it's just weaker in that mirror. Obviously, Bubbling Vendetta is kind of OP, so I don't know why they're playing Domina, to be honest. I don't think it's that good in that matchup. So we basically just got first point for free, and then after that, once they start getting their perks and their ults, I think they were just rotating ults better than us, and we were just losing every single ult fight, and they were disengaging our stuff really well, and we were getting caught out by grabs and Vendetta ults, getting hit by everything. And yeah, they were just winning that mirror, so we needed a miracle.
Well, a miracle came in the form of TVNT on Wrecking Ball. So, of course, he switched just a touch, and we saw Quartz switch as well to Tracer for a little bit there. You managed to scrape out that fight win, but I can't imagine that you anticipated winning the next few as well. So what were the comms like in this situation?
The comms were